Reading people's psychology. According to psychology, if someone puts their phone face down when they are sitting across from you, it's likely that they are hiding something they don't want you to know. If you want someone to see you as smart, start calling other people smart. And over time, everyone will start to view you through the lens of those comments. 5 psychological tricks to play on people's minds. 1. When someone starts an argument with you that you'd like to avoid, ask them a random, genuine question, such as, "What did you have for dinner today?" and keep asking them those questions until they give up. 2. The more you repeat even blatantly untrue or incorrect information, the more likely people will start to believe you. 3. Act confused when someone insults you and asks if everything is all right with you. "I'm concerned." This will throw them off guard. 4. When asking for a favor, use could instead of can. This makes them 80% more likely to agree with your request. 5. To instantly get ahead of 99% of people.
In order to change, I have to be something I'm not. I came here to turn things around, to become the best in the world. Unless I beat someone stronger than me, that won't happen!
Use absence to increase strength and honor. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. If you are already established in a group, temporarily withdrawing from it will make you more talked about, even more admired. You must learn when to leave. Create value through scarcity. If you want to get a detailed and correct answer, don't ask a question. Make a false statement about it. People like to correct others, and when they will do, they'll concentrate fully on correcting you and will reveal the information you need. It is called the Cunningham's Law. It can be a very effective way of getting more accurate information.
The man who never fell has no glory. The man who fell and got back up, that's where his glory is. The man who fell 20 times and got up 21 times, that man has even greater glory.
Wow.
That man has more courage, way more courage than the guy who was so strong from birth that he never fell.
There is nothing more dangerous than a man with this mindset. Giving up will make me weak. I will win, no matter the problems. The only person who can beat me is me. Depression is just a mindset for the weak. When I fall, I will always get back up.
To be successful at anything, the truth is you don't have to be special. You just have to be what most people aren't. Consistent, determined, and willing to work for it. No shortcuts.
In the darkest times, hope is something you give yourself. That is the meaning of inner strength. It's time for you to look inward and begin asking yourself the big question, who are you? And what do you want?
How to become unpredictable by using dark psychology. Before we proceed, if you're interested of this kind of psychology, make sure to follow me. 1. Changing behaviors. Suddenly shifting their behavior or reactions in situations where they previously acted predictably. This inconsistency can cause confusion and make it hard for others to understand their intentions, leading to a reliance for clarity. 2. Mixed signals. Sending mixed signals or contradictory messages can make it difficult for others to seduce the true feelings or intentions, drawing them in deeper in an attempt to figure them out. 3. Surprise actions. Taking actions that are out of character or unexpected can shock and confuse those around them, making it easier for them to control the narrative. 4. Withholding information. By selectively sharing or withholding information, they create an environment of uncertainty, making others more dependent on them for insights or direction. I shouldn't be telling you this, but there's a dark psychology trick that can destroy anyone who disrespects you. This is probably the most toxic thing you've seen today, so click off now if you're sensitive. Here's how it works. Let's say you're in class and someone says, "You're not really smart enough to understand this, are you?" Don't respond with a direct insult. Instead say, "You're right, I don't understand. Are you smart enough to explain it correctly? Give it a try." This is an example of a principle known as psychological projection. It turns the table by suggesting their insult is actually a reflection of their own insecurities or shortcomings. If they attack your intelligence, question theirs. This not only deflects the insult but also attacks their self-image and puts the pressure on them, making them the subject of their own criticism. But here's the kicker.
3 dark psychology tricks to gain full control of your brain. This dark psychology tricks will make you ahead of your enemies, so don't waste it. Just a reminder that the third one will make you a total work killer. Number 1. When you start a task, only make it for 20 minutes. This will create a mental tension and sense of emergency, therefore you will feel obligated to continue the task after a few minutes. Number 2. When you start working, create time blocks that will make you more effective and productive than 98% of the people around you. Number 3, and the darkest one, the Hawthorne effect. This, my friends, will take you to a whole next level, where Hawthorne effect refers to the fact that people will modify their behavior simply because they are being observed. So you will need to imagine that you have a crowd watching you. Then, your brain will start to feel pressured and will try to make the tasks 80% faster.
If you are eating with your crush and you want to know if they have a potential affection for you, pick up a cup and take a sip of water. If the other person also subconsciously picks up their glass and drinks water, he or she is more likely to have a potential interest in you. How to make an annoying person look stupid. Have you ever encountered someone who was rude, insulting, or annoying to you? How did you react? Did you lose your temper, argue back, or feel hurt? Or did you manage to handle the situation calmly and cleverly? In this article, we will share with you some tips on how to make an annoying person look stupid without getting angry. You will learn how to respond in different ways that show your maturity, confidence, and dignity. By following these tips, you will not only make the rude person feel awkward, but also impress others with your composure and wit. 1. Responding with a simple thank you shows maturity on your part, implying that their remark didn't affect you. 2. End the conversation immediately, which indicates that you don't endorse their view, but doesn't damage the relationship. 3. Respond with, "You almost hurt my feelings," which has a hint of sarcasm that helps shut them down. 4. Respond with, "You're right," to disappoint them about not eliciting the desired reaction. 5. Make them question their own behavior by saying, "You always have to be so negative, don't you?" 6. Embrace the person by laughing off their rude comment. 7. In case of friends and family, show raw emotions and warmth to dampen their hostility. 8. Say that you appreciate their opinion and continue the conversation with dignity.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
Interesting psychological facts about human behavior. 1. Women generally prefer men with deep, husky voices because they seem more confident and not aggressive. 2. The people who give the best advice are usually the ones with the most problems. 3. The smarter the person is, the faster he thinks, and the sloppier his handwriting is. 4. Women have twice as many pain receptors on their bodies than men, but they have a much higher pain rate. 5. If you can't stop your stream of thoughts at night, get up and write them down. This will set your mind at ease so you can sleep. Are you feeling stuck and unsure how to move forward? You're not alone. It's that frustrating sense of being unable to make progress, no matter how hard you try. Trust me, I've been there too, stuck in a rut, questioning myself, my abilities, and my decisions. Feeling stuck can be emotionally draining. It's like being trapped in quicksand. The more you struggle, the deeper you sink. You lose confidence, start doubting your judgment, and feel like you're just existing, not truly living. Whether it's a dead-end job, an unhappy relationship, or an unfulfilling career, being stuck can feel like you're caught in a never-ending cycle of anxiety, self-doubt, and fear. But have you ever stopped for a second and thought about why are you stuck? Is it the fear of failure that chains us down? Or the fear of leaving our comfort zones and taking on something new? Or maybe it's the overwhelming flood of choices that leaves us paralyzed, hesitant to make the tough decisions, unsure of which path to take or where to go next. If you feel this way, pay close attention, because you will learn how to overcome stuck by one step. I am not going to sugarcoat things here. I don't intend to be. This is not that kind of channel. Hear the real truth. There are plenty of reasons that you may lean into to justify why are you stuck, and some of them are real and genuine. But it doesn't matter. None of it matter, because you are not the same person as you were yesterday, or the past week or that day. You can evolve and break through your chain. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, or the perfect circumstances. The truth is, there's no perfect time to take action. The only thing that is stopping you is you. The fact that you click on this video shows that you are ready to take the ultimate step to break through being stuck. Think as simple and obvious it may seem, many people neglect and avoid thinking at any cost. That's why you have to think. You have to make it your new habit. Think about the reason that you are stuck, and once you understand it, become neutral toward it, and make peace with the fact that you can't change your past. You can only learn from it. By doing that, you free yourself from the negative feeling of regret and shame. Next, think about your next move and how to take step, even if it is a simple step, and you can use the Kaizen technique, and it is all about making steady, ongoing improvements. The concept is simple. Aim to get just 1% better each day. It might not seem like much, but those small daily gains add up to big results over time. Before you go, remember, no one can save you but you. No video, no channel, no book, just you. Don't forget to comment your first step to change, and watch our next video to learn how to think analytically and solve your problem. Like Ayanokoji Kiyotaka.
In order to change, I have to be something I'm not. I came here to turn things around. To become the best in the world! Unless I beat someone stronger than me! That wall that I went!
If you want to make someone reveal information, simply repeat a sentence they have just said and frame it like a question. This is called isopraxism, and it will get people reveal information to you without even realizing.
This is why overthinkers are often the smartest people in the room. You've probably been told that overthinking is a flaw, but here's the truth. Overthinkers are often the smartest people in the room. Why? Because they see what others miss. They don't just look at the surface. They analyze every angle, every possible outcome. This is what makes them strategists. They're prepared for scenarios others haven't even imagined. In life, most people only see what's in front of them, but overthinkers, they see it all. The risks, the rewards, every hidden motive. So next time someone tells you that you think too much, remember, it's not a weakness, it's a superpower. Master it.
Have you ever been told the truth but still felt like something was off? Pay attention, because you are being manipulated by one of the oldest yet effective dark psychology tricks called paltering. Illegally. Paltering is a deceptive tactic where someone tells you the truth but conceals important information, creating a false or misleading impression. For instance, imagine a person on a first date who says,
"I'm really open and honest in my relationships. My last partner and I even shared our social media passwords."
Now be careful. While this might sound like an honest thing to share, but what they didn't mention is that their previous relationship was full of distrust and jealousy, which is why they exchanged passwords to keep an eye on each other. By now, you've likely thought of a similar situation with different details. Therefore, I encourage you to share it in the comments, and let's help everyone spot this trick. Learning about body language is crucial. That's why I encourage you to follow us for deep understanding. 4. Observe microfacial expressions. Take look for small, involuntary facial changes like rapid blinking, nostril flaring, or slight changes in skin color, which may signal increased brain activity associated with lying. 5. Listen to tone, cadence, and sentence structures. Pay attention to changes in how they speak. Liars may alter their tone, speed up or slow down their speech, and use more complex sentences as they try to fabricate a story. 6. Watch for their rhythm, and when they stop talking about themselves, liars may tend to shift the focus away from themselves, using fewer first-person pronouns, like I or me, to psychologically distance themselves from the lie. For example, if someone is asked about their involvement in a situation and they are lying, they might say something like, well, everyone was doing it, or they were the ones who suggested it, instead of saying, I did this because...
2 secret psychology tricks to make people instantly like you. These are extremely powerful. The first one you won't believe. If you're talking to someone one-on-one and then you start saying something good about a third person that's not there, that person will attribute. For example, if you say our friend Mike has such good energy, or Ashley is so beautiful, that person that you're talking to will attribute those good attributes to you. Second is the Ben Franklin effect. And this is when people like you more. When they do a favor for you, especially if it's just a small favor, for instance. It could be as small as like, hey, can you hold my drink for a sec? The person that you say that to will like you more when they do that small task for you because their brain will automatically assume they like you since they are doing you a favor. These tricks, although simple, tap into the subconscious, helping in forming positive association. In the next few seconds, I'm going to give you a persuasion technique which will allow you to convince anyone to do what you want. In the 90s, a psychologist did a little experiment and discovered a psychological phenomenon called loss aversion. The psychologist summed it up with the following sentence: human beings are twice as sensitive to loss as to gain. Basically, if I give you $100, you'll be happy. But if I take it back, you will be twice as unhappy as you were at the beginning. If you want to convince a friend to start working out with you, don't tell him that it will make him fit. Tell him that he will get fatter and fatter, and it will be much harder to lose weight afterwards. He will understand that now is his best time to lose weight easily, and if he doesn't work out, he'll lose the chance. Same thing in marketing. Let them know what they'll lose if they don't buy from you. Dark psychology, tricks you must know. 1. Whenever someone is insulting you, just agree with them. Hey, you're really ugly. Yep, I know. They never know what to do. 2. Pretend you're terrible at lying so that when you really need to lie, people will believe you're telling the truth. 3. When asking someone something, nod your head a little bit, and they'll probably agree to do it and can't figure out why. 4. People will be more favorable to your idea if they think it's their idea. 5. If you ask for something crazy big at first and then what you want, you are more likely to get the person to agree to it than if you were to directly ask them. Reading people's psychology. According to psychology, if someone puts their phone face down when they are sitting across from you, it's likely that they are hiding something they don't want you to know. If someone is zoning out and you suddenly ask them what they are thinking about, watch if their arms move toward their brow or nose. That means they are lying to you no matter what they say. When a group of people is laughing, everyone will silently look at the one they are most interested in. If someone slams their fist on the table and yells at the same time, they are really angry. But if they slam first and then stand up, they are just faking it. The more serious looking someone is in the outside, the more likely they are to be ruthless on the inside. When someone looks to their left, they are recalling memories, while looking to the right means they are processing thoughts. There's no such thing as an accidental slip of the tongue. Every verbal blunder is a subconscious expression of their true thoughts and feelings. If someone looks surprised for more than 3 seconds, it's definitely fake.
Today we're going to dive into a devilish technique known as renouncing for gain. It's an ugly move, my friends, but it works like a charm. How does this mind game work? Well, listen closely. Renouncing for gain is all about suppressing your true desires and acting like you're willing to settle for something else. It's like playing poker with emotions, making your opponent believe they've got the upper hand. Imagine you're going through a messy splitting up with your roommate and you both want to keep the PS5. You know damn well that they're not going to give it up easily. So what do? You slightly pretend that what you truly want is something else, like the coffee maker. You act like you're all about the coffee maker and say, honestly, I'd miss that coffee machine. Can't survive without it. That way, when they push back, saying they want it too, you play it up, act a little sad, even drop a, man, I really needed that thing. By now, they're feeling a bit guilty for taking the coffee maker, and that's when you casually mention, alright, guess I'll take the PS5 instead then? With their guard down, now on desire to make things right, they'll likely be more inclined to let you have it.
First step to self-improvement is self-destruction. To destroy the past self that was once fearful, once doubtful, once insecure. To destroy the voice saying, "You're not ready, you're not good enough, you don't deserve better." If you don't commit to a destruction of what you once believed, you'll never make room for what you will become.
You can become a Sigma male, and I am going to teach you how, using only one dark psychology trick. By definition, Sigma is a personality type where often described as charismatic and magnetic lone wolf, one that stray on their own pace while being admired and appreciated by others. Illegally, you can use absence to increase strength and value. The more you are seen and heard from, the more common you appear. But if you already is established in a group, temporarily withdraw from them will make you more talked about, even more admire. Therefore, you must learn when to leave to create value through scarcity. So,
6 powerful manipulation tricks that will make you a master of control. Don't miss number 4. 1. When someone says, sorry, don't just brush it off with a no problem. Instead, say thank you. This makes them more conscious of their mistake, and they're less likely to repeat it. 2. If someone bullies you, laugh at them. Your laughter will catch them off guard. 3. When asked, do you know what time it is? Nod your head as you answer. This subtle gesture primes them to agree with whatever you say next. 4. To stop someone from yelling at you, calmly say, having a bad day? This unexpected response can diffuse their anger and make them rethink their behavior. 5. Want someone to stop talking? Drop something on the ground. As you pick it up, interrupt them. 6. To capture everyone's attention, look up at the sky with shock. People around you will instinctively look up too. Remember, these tricks can have different effects on different people. Use them wisely.
Here's the thing about life. If it was easy, everyone would have it or have done it. It being hard is what gives it value and meaning, and what separates you from everyone else. You cannot live the ordinary and expect the extraordinary.
What will you do when woman ignores you? Here are 3 things you should do when woman ignores you. Before we start, if you're interested on this kind of psychology, make sure to follow me. 1. Withdraw your attention. When a woman ignores you, she has disrespected your existence. A real man never tolerates disrespect from a woman. The worst thing you can do is proving her right. Act like she doesn't exist. Don't react emotionally or ask her why she ignores you. 2. Focus on your purposes. As a man, you should always be on your grind. Whether a woman likes you or not, put your thoughts about her aside and start building your physique, mental health, and finances. 3. Become more interesting. Women love to have fun. Maybe the reason why she doesn't like you is because you're boring. Start building more experience, stop being a dork, and get outside. Once she sees that you are living your life, she will second-guess her decision and start chasing you.
Did you know that you are being manipulated right now? Watch carefully to understand. 5. Dark psychology facts about people. If you want to make someone do something for you, make them look unique for that task. If you want someone to fear you, be unpredictable. If you want someone's attention, ask them a question about them first. If you want someone to trust you, look in their left eye. If you want someone to wait for you, make them a promisee. But only do what you promised after they do something for you first, like you did My Little Pumpkin by watching this video.
If you want someone to see you as smart, start calling other people smart, and over time, everyone will start to view you through the lens of those comments. 5 psychological tricks to play on people's minds. 1. When someone starts an argument with you that you'd like to avoid, ask them a random, genuine question, such as, "What did you have for dinner today?" and keep asking them those questions until they give up. 2. The more you repeat even blatantly untrue or incorrect information, the more likely people will start to believe you. 3. Act confused when someone insults you and asks if everything is all right with you. I'm concerned. This will throw them off guard. 4. When asking for a favor, use could instead of can. This makes them 80% more likely to agree with your request. 5. To instantly get ahead of 99% of people.
5 psychology tricks that will make you unstoppable. Number 3 is a total game changer. 1. Subtly mimic the other person's body language during a conversation. This technique, called mirroring, builds a subconscious bond and makes them feel connected to you. 2. Addressing someone by their name grabs their attention immediately. It creates a personal connection and makes them feel recognized and valued. 3. Take a short pause after someone finishes speaking. This signals confidence and gives you time to think, making your response more impactful. It also keeps you in control of the flow, subtly steering the conversation in your favor. 4. A genuine smile, especially one that engages your eyes, makes you instantly likable. Research shows that people instinctively trust and feel at ease around someone who smiles authentically. It's a small gesture with a huge psychological impact. 5. Wondering if someone's genuinely interested in you or your words. Pay attention to their body language. If they lean in, maintain eye contact, or angle their body toward you, it's a strong sign you've captured their full attention. Use this awareness to deepen the connection.
6 manipulative hacks that 90% of people learn too late. 1. Confusing people is always the best strategy. If someone insults you, pause for a second and look at them and say, "Are you okay?" Works every time. 2. If you think someone is lying, look at their eyes and don't say anything. At that point, they will ask, "Do you think I'm lying?" 3. If you're in an argument, keep your voice calm. It'll give them the impression that you're winning the argument. 4. Open with, "I need your help." People don't like the guilt of not helping someone out when asking for a favor from someone. Begin your request by saying, "I need your help." It greatly increases your chances of getting that favor done. 5. If you want someone to agree with you, nod while you talk. This gets the other person to nod too, and they begin to subconsciously think they agree with you. 9 manipulation tricks that will make you the master of control. Number 1. To make someone second-guess themselves, simply ask, "Are you sure about that?" Number 2. If someone tries to argue with you, stay calm and whisper your response. They'll have to quiet down to hear you. Number 3. When someone says sorry to you, don't just say "no problem." Say thank you and they won't do it again. Number 4. If someone bullies you, laugh at them. They'll become embarrassed. Number 5. If someone asks you, "Do you know what time it is?" Nod your head and say yes. Number 6. To stop someone from yelling at you, stand closer to them and say, "Having a bad day?" Number 7. If you want someone to stop talking, drop something on the ground and as you pick it up, interrupt them. Number 8. If you want to capture everyone's attention, look at the sky in shock. This will create a commotion. Number 9. To divert someone's attention from a topic, ask them a personal question. This will make them focus on themselves instead. Today I will tell you 12 psychology facts about people. If a person laughs too much, even at stupid things, they are lonely deep inside. If a person sleeps a lot, they are sad. If a person speaks less but speaks fast, he keeps secrets. If someone can't cry, they are weak. If someone eats in an abnormal manner, they are tense. If someone cries about little things, they are innocent and soft-hearted. If someone becomes angry over silly or petty things, it means they need love. If a person walks fast, they are confident. If a person fidgets a lot, they may be creative. If a person bites their nails, they may be nervous. If a person lies a lot, they may be insecure. If a person appears in your dream, that person wants to see you.
You can become human lie detector. I'm about to reveal 6 dark psychological tricks that will turn you into a human lie detector. The last one will change everything. 1. Start with neutral questions. First, start by asking basic, non-threatening questions to establish a behavioral baseline, such as, "What's your favorite type of food?" or "How's your day been so far?" Then observe their body language, eye movements, and how they respond naturally. 2. Find the hotspot. After applying the first trick, shift to more sensitive topics and note any changes in their behavior. such as body language or speech patterns, that differ from the baseline. 3. Watch body language. Observe the body language of others. Liars may pull their bodies inward, fidget, or conceal their hands. These subtle cues can indicate discomfort or an attempt to hide something. Follow us for part 2. You can be